仲町奉行、大岡氏名、ご出座。
Let the trial begin. Not really. I mean, yeah, but like, you've never played Ace Attorney, exactly. We shall now examine the...
おいおいおい、ちょっと待ってくれよ。これは一体何の裁きなんだ？あ？
It is an examination of the fire at the townhouse.
それで俺が呼ばれたのかよ。何度も言ってるけどよ、俺は火をつけてねえっての。
Okay, I get that you want to look like the most suspicious person in the world, but could you not do it during the trial?
昼に話を聞いたと思ったら夕方には裁かれるなんてね。人を疑うのも大概にしな。
いきなりシラスに呼ばれて驚いちまった。旦那、あっしは何も悪いことしてませんよ。
Yeah, but you could still be implicated in the fire. I mean, you are the one who provided the fire starter.
裁きに出られるとは光栄なことだ。情報なら任せてくれ。
Okay, it's obviously not this guy. Like, excuse me. They're all upset by the suddenness of this. I have to proceed calmly. Well, there's one guy that isn't. Will each of you please state your name and occupation for the record?
俺から行かせてもらうぜ。沖玉飯出之助、菅笠の棟梁だ。以上。
坂田遊佐。仕事は夫の手伝いをしていたけど、死んじまったから今は無職だよ。
大倉助介、寿司をやったら。
双葉亭、大岡新報を発行している分野だ。よろしく頼むぜ。
Okay, I mean, off the bat, right? The only person who seemingly has a motive at this point would be his wife. But that's only because of the closeness. It's only because she has the closest relationship to him. The purpose of this hearing is to determine the cause of the fire at the townhouse. Please tell us what you were really doing on the day of the fire.
あのよ、散々取り調べしたのに、なんでまた話さなきゃならねえんだよ。
To ascertain whether or not you are lying, we will be determining whether or not your testimony is credible.
あたいらのことを何にも知らないくせに人を嘘つき呼ばわりするのかい。
おうおう、その通りだ。役人風情がいいご身分だよな。同じ人間なのによ。
But you're all linked to the crime. I mean, like, you know, outside of fucking Fadabit there, I know why he's here. I guess we just needed to fill in the fourth role. The only relation he has to the case is the fact that he covers it in the news. He's just a journalist, bro. Why is he being tried?
そこのお前黙れ。それ以上奉行を侮辱するのなら問答無用で牢に戻ってもらう。
あ？なら牢にぶち込めよ。俺は全然構わねえぜ。
Toyama, stop threatening him. You're making everyone uncomfortable.
承知した。奉行がそういうのであれば従おう。
普通はあの姉ちゃんみたいに怒るのに冷静だな。
You can say whatever you like about me, as long as you tell the truth about the case.
真実をつかむためには侮蔑をも受け入れる。粋だね。かっこいいぜ。
These people are making it very difficult to focus. Now, please tell us what you were doing on the day of the fire. Begin your examination.
俺はあの日、長屋にあるお宝を盗みに行こうとした。
At least he's honest.
そしたらすでに長屋は火の海よ。それからお前らに捕まった。
あたいは寝ていたよ。気がついたら家が燃えていた。それだけだよ。
あっしは寿司を届けようとしてたんだ。そこの飯出之助とやらにな。すると道中の長屋が燃えちまってて避難したのさ。
俺はうちにいたな。長屋の火事に関しては実際見てないから何とも言えねえな。
Obviously. Or maybe he's lying. Maybe you never know. No one is really going into much detail. They're likely afraid of being suspected. In any case, it's probably best to hear from the people we do not know as much about. We do not know as much about yet. Now, which claim should I pursue next? Let's start from the top, I guess. User, could you please give us more detail about where the fire occurred?
詳しく？これ以上何を話せってんだい。起きたら燃えてた。それだけだよ。
Well, you are the only one of those here who lived in at the townhouse.
寝てたから詳しいことはわからないよ。気がついたら火の海。逃げるのでやっとさ。
Okay.
翔次郎とは仲良くやってたのに、なんでこうなっちまうんだい。
Right. I mean, like, we already found the contradiction. We'll get back to it next. We'll get back to it. She's unlikely to say anything, just like when I was investigating. That makes this difficult. Now, which claim should I pursue next? Fine, we'll go Futabate. Futabate! What were you doing on the day of the fire?
いつも通り新聞配ってた。その後は取材かな。火事の現場付近には近づいてないぜ。
I mean, you know, maybe not then, but...
そもそも俺は火事を直接見たわけじゃねえから、何も話すことはねえよ。
Jesus Christ, what? We are merely making, sure everything is covered, just in case.
おう、それならいいや。疑われてるんじゃねえかとヒヤヒヤしてたぜ。
Futabate has no direct connection to the fire. He's only here as a source of information. Right. Now, which club should I pursue next? Fine. Tasuke, is it true that Inosuke ordered sushi from you?
見間違えるわけがねえ。あの顔の傷、悪いのは格好だけだと思ってたんだよ。
Why is it red? There actually isn't a scar on his face. Yeah, bro. There definitely isn't one. It's just, you know, it's just a marking of from a pen. And when you tried to make the delivery, the townhouse was on fire.
そうとも。危うく足も火事に巻き込まれるところだった。
Okay, these are pretty obvious. Like, well, we already found the contradiction. These are pretty obvious not contradictions.
ここにはいねえが、バッテラも焦げちまうし。散々だぜ。
Yeah, actually, he was not singed. What? Utara was definitely singed. And he smelled good because of it. Okay, you know what? Maybe it was a waste of time to go through these. Inosuke, did you give up on the treasure before because of the fire?
諦めてはなかったぜ。でもよ、死んだら元も子もねえだろ。だから逃げたんだよ。つうか、俺は火をつけてねえって何度も言ってんだろ。むしろ盗みもしてねえか。盗む前にお前らに捕まっちまったんだからよ。
I mean, he's technically not wrong. He did not steal anything.
未だに腹が痛むぜ。お前らは暴力が許されて、俺らはダメって変な話だよな。
Aren't we forgetting something? Are we? He really has an endless list of grievances against us that he seems determined to voice. First and foremost, it's important to see the correct information. There are misconceptions and misunderstandings. Look carefully at the evidence and information and try to think once more. Now, which claim should I pursue next? Alright, let's go back to fucking the wife.
詳しく？ 寝てたから詳しいことはわからない
in
よ。
both in more ways than one.
翔次郎とは仲良くやってたのに。
Wow, I never would have guessed. Yuza, there is something I would like to ask you. Do you mind?
別に構わないよ。どうせ拒否することなんてここじゃできないんだろうからさ。
Is it true that your relationship with Shojiro Sakata was on good terms?
なんだい。あたいらは夫婦なんだ。仲が良くて当たり前だろ。
I don't know. Listen, Yuza, there's a reason the divorce rate is 50%. Obviously, 50% of marriages were not... The husband and wife were not getting along. We have testimony here from residents of the townhouse and the surrounding area. They state that they heard the two of you arguing every night.
だからなんだって言うんだい。あたいらは仲良くやってたさ。
You know what? Maybe it was a kink thing. Never mind.
待ってくれ。坂田ゆざさんだっけ？あんた嘘をついちゃいけねえ。
あたいが嘘を言ってるとでも言うのかい？
まあそうさ。長屋の住人と周辺の住民にも話を聞いたんだ。かなりの人があんたら夫婦が夜通し喧嘩してるのを見聞きしているよ。
Look, I know Futabate is a good source of information, but wouldn't it be more relevant to have someone who actually stayed at the townhouse? I could think of a very obvious person who just mentioned that she stayed at the townhouse before she had to move to a different place. Just a hunch, you know.
なんだいみんなして。あたいが何をしたって言うんだい。
坂田ゆざ、落ち着け。誰もお前が何かしたとは言っていない。
これは火事の原因を探る裁きなんじゃないのかい。夫婦仲はどうだっていいじゃないか。
Because we're also trying to figure out who caused the fire. What? Oh shit. Argument.
おいおいお前、まさか火事と夫婦仲が関係ないって言いたいのか？
いきなりなんだい。あんたにあたいらの何がわかるってんだよ。
そもそもよ、人が死んでんだよ。一人だけな。
それはあたいの夫だよ。翔次郎。ただ一人だけさ。
Could you repeat that again, Inosuke?
そもそもよ、人が死んでんだよ。一人だけな。誰だ？わかるよな。だったら関係のあるお前が殺したんだろ。それ以外考えられねえな。
I mean, that's the argument I made, so now I look dumb.
で、殺しを隠すために火をつけた。間違いねえな。
Well, I say argument. I'm just pointing out that she's the only one who has a motive. Because she's the only one who knows him out of the four, supposedly.
そんなわけあるかい。あたいがあの人を殺すなんてそんなこと。
地上のもつれはひでえからな。それにお前、なんで平気な顔してんだ。夫が死んだってのに悲しむ素振りすらねえ。むしろ喜んでるようにも見えら。
I don't get that impression. I think she's pretty pissed off.
悲しむことだけが弔いになると思わないからね。あんたとは違うんだよ。あんたこそあたいらの長屋に盗みに来たんだろう。一番怪しいじゃないか。
I mean, yeah, but that's why he's not the most... That's why he's not the culprit, because he's too suspicious.
火事を起こして混乱に乗じて盗みをするつもりだったんだろう。違うのかい？
Pause. Here's the thing. I think... It is the least likely for Inosuke to be the one who set the fire. Right? Because the fire attracted unnecessary attention toward the townhouse, which alerted the which alerted the the guards, I forgot the name, earlier than if he just started stealing, right? Because, you know, I'm just saying,
笑わせやがる。俺は火をつけるものは何も持ってねえよ、バカが。
あたいだってあの人を殺す理由なんか一つもないさ。
You had more of a reason to kill your husband than he had to set the fire. That's all I'm gonna say. That this isn't going to end well if they keep arguing like they are. But which one of them should I interrupt? Okay, here's the thing. With the... I can't look... Why can I not look at the clues? Because when he's like, I don't have a reason to set the fire, or I didn't have anything on me to set the fire, I don't remember if he had a lighter, right? Because he has a pipe, so obviously he's gonna have a lighter, right? But like, once again, why would he... You know what, maybe I'm thinking too logically for this. The pipe, yeah. Yeah, see the tobacco case, right? Inosuke, you mentioned that you did not have in your possession anything to set a fire.
ああ、そうだ。俺は何も持ってねえ。火をつけてもしょうがねえしな。
What is inside this tobacco case you always carry with you?
ああ？そりゃタバコに火をつける道具だな。
Bro.
ほら、やっぱりあんたが火をつけたんだ。さっさと吐いちまいな、この泥棒。
But that's what I'm thinking, right? Even if he has the tobacco case, they already talked about the oil. I may have misinterpreted when they were talking about the oil, right, and how difficult it is to spread. Right, that's why I'm thinking the oil. I don't know. Well, let's keep going.
うるせえ。だからって俺がやったっては限らねえだろ。
火をつけた道具があるなら十分考えられるさ。
くそ。黙って言わしときゃ。
おい、それ以上動くと切るぞ。
Oh shit.
くそったれ。俺としたことがど忘れしちまったぜ。まったく。
Look, here's my line of thinking. I just think the wife killed her husband and then set the place on fire to cover up for it. Right? Thoughts? Am I am I cooked like his am I cooked like a husband? Never mind. Huh? You forgot?
完全に忘れてたわ。そのタバコ入れのこと。いやー、すまねえすまねえ。
おうか。次この男が同様の悪態をついたら裁け。
Calm down, okay? There's a reason you're not the magistrate, as much as you want to be the magistrate, okay? You're a bit too biased.
こいつは場を乱し、己の立ち位置を有利にしようとしている。
Okay, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't call out my own hypocrisy. Let's just let other people do that.
仕方ねえ。わかったよ。ふざけねえ。真面目に答える。これでいいか？
That will do nicely. And if you do cause trouble again, I will not find you guilty for it.
お、さすがだ。お前はそこいらのやつとは違う匂いがする。
But please refrain from any further nonsense. This is a court of law.
Hey, hey.
Would you all please tell me more about what you were doing before and after the fire? Futabate, tell me who you heard things from. Begin your examination.
俺は火事の前、 寿司が食いたくなったんだよ。金も入る予定だったし奮発したのさ。手下にもたらふく食わせてやろうと思ってかなり注文したな。んで気を良くして盗みに入ったら長屋が燃え上がったんだ。あとは知っての通りだぜ。
寝る前は翔次郎と喧嘩してたよ。なんで喧嘩してたのかは思い出せないね。それぐらいどうでもいいことで喧嘩してた。それから寝て起きたら火事だ。
Now that's very unrealistic. Listen, women don't forget what they argued about with their significant others.
まったくついてないよ。畑平が何をしたって言うんだい。ほんとなんで。
あっしが火事に気がついたのは寿司を届けようとしてた時だ。
She said none there, which means why. So, you know, she finished her sentence.
その前は寿司を握ってたな。そこの飯出之助に頼まれたやつさ。
俺は長屋の住人とその周囲、それと菅笠の関係者から話を聞いたぜ。菅笠の関係者ってのはすまねえがここでは明かせねえ。何せ棟梁がいるからな。
He's got some guys on the inside, huh? We've gotten some more concrete details on some things, but too much is still unclear. Now, which point should I pursue next? Let's start from the top again. So the townhouse caught fire while you were inside?
そうなんだよ。あれこれ物色してたらいきなり橋の家が燃え上がったんだ。そっからはあっという間に火の海よ。取るもん取ってずらかろうとしたんだがよ。外に出たらお前らがいたってわけだ。ついてないぜ。本当だ。嘘はついてねえよ。
Why is this in red? Actually, you are lying. I guess Okita and Toyama's threats worked. He actually gave us a real answer. At which point should I pursue next? Sure, Sugigasa. Futabate, could you tell me the information you learned from your Sugigasa contacts?
詳しい日時は不明だが、ずっと前から長屋に盗みに入る計画はしてたらしいぜ。
Okay, I believe that.
しくじらねえようにいろんな道具も用意してたみてえだ。鍵開けの金具とかな。
So it was decided quite some time ago that they would steal from there that day. Now, which point should I pursue next? Tasuke, you're sure that Itanosuke is the one who ordered sushi from you?
間違いねえ。さっきも言ったが、あの顔を忘れるはずがねえよ。寿司を頼んだ後もなんでかな。あっしが握ってるのをずっと見てやがったんだ。今思えば金目のものがねえのが見てたに違えねえ。恐ろしいこったい。
I mean, I believe that. I wonder what exactly Itanosuke was looking at. Now, which point should I pursue next? Alright, woman. Don't tell me you have another contradiction. Yusa, what was Shojiro doing during the fire?
あたいを起こして長屋のみんなの避難を誘導して火の中に消えていったよ。
Okay, I remember that part.
昨日の今日であたいも記憶が曖昧な部分があるかもしれない。
Right. I apologize for making you keep speaking about these things.
翔次郎はあたいの静止も聞かずに長屋のみんなを助けることに必死だった。自分の命よりも人の命が大事なんてバカの考えることだよ。あいつは大バカ野郎さ。
I might be missing. I mean, like. Let me think. Let me go through the info again. Inosuke's statement did not start the fire. Sushi order. Sakuta's marriage. I know this is my job, but I hate to keep rubbing salt on some fresh emotional wounds. Such fresh emotional wounds. Everyone says that they aren't lying. I'll have to take another look at the evidence and reconsider the facts. That's what I was thinking, though.
そうなんだ。
Well, I think I found it. The townhouse suddenly went up in flames while I was looking for something. Were you perhaps looking for this? I mean, where's the contradiction? I'm not. Well, there's the contradiction, right? In the fact that his statement has changed from "it was on fire before I got there" to the house caught on fire while I was inside, right? Yeah. Okay, it's a bit semantic, but I guess it is fucking a court of law. So, you know, Inosuke, you claim that you are not lying.
ああ、本当だ。今回ばかりは間違ったことを言っちゃいねえよ。
When I spoke to you this afternoon, you testified that the townhouse was already on fire before you went inside to steal.
おいおい、ちょっと待ってくれ。思い出すから、ちょっと待て。確かに言ってたわ。おかしいな。俺はどこで思い違いをしちまったんだ。
王か、これ以上の吟味は無駄と思われる。飯出之助が放火犯だ。間違いない。
おいおい、なんで俺なんだ。おかしいだろ、おい。
どこがおかしい？お前はさっきから嘘に嘘を重ねてるではないか。
Now, hang on a minute, Sakura. User was the first person who said a lie, okay? Because I'm playing Magical Marriage Lunatics, I've heard Yuta, Yuna, and of course her name has to be fucking User. Never mind.
だから俺だって言うのかよ。
嘘というのは何かを隠すためにつくんだ。お前、何を隠している？
何も隠してねえよ。物覚えが少し悪いだけだ。俺はお前らと違ってバカなんだよ。
I've also gotten the sense that Inosuke is hiding something, like Toyama said, but what could it be?
あっしの寿司を盗品で払おうとしやがって、さっさとさばいてください、大岡の旦那。
言いがかりはよしてくれよ。ちゃんと自分の金で払おうと考えていたんだぜ。
Your own stolen money?
盗みの後に金が入る予定だとさっき自分で言ってたじゃねえか。
True.
あれ？そうだったっけか。いけねえな。最近物覚えが悪くてな。
What is he hiding?
王か、さっさとこいつを裁け。これ以上の吟味は不要だ。
そうだよ、お奉行様。こいつさっきから嘘しか言わない。信じられないよ。
See, here's the thing. It's the fact that everyone is ganging up on him that makes me believe that he is not the criminal, outside of the metagaming factor, right?
俺も擁護はできねえな。そもそも泥棒なのは間違いないんだしよ。
Yeah, but is he an arsonist? That's what we're trying to get at. We don't care about his other crime. That's why we let the gambler go after he was found out to not be the murderer of the first case. Maybe we shouldn't have let it go. But, you know, that's what we're going to do with this guy if we find out that he was not the arsonist. They're right that Inosuke has definitely been lying. And we can't believe a word he says, but still.
私は怪しいとは思っているが、賛成か反対かと問われれば反対だ。
At least someone has a rational brain. At least someone is thinking rationally other than Shime.
擁護するつもりはないが、 今はまだ確固たる証拠がない。
Thank you. This is why you're best girl. I mean, like, you know, maybe not at the top, but a close second. Never mind. I share Okita's opinion. This hearing is to determine the cause of the fire. At this rate, we would just be pinning the guilt on him. That would defeat our purpose here.
奉行がそう考えるのであれば仕方ない。だが、はっきり言っておこう。こいつは泥棒で罪人だ。少年は悪人で、発言は全く信用できない。
Yeah, but it's because he's a thief. I don't think he's the arsonist. Like I said before, why would he want to attract unnecessary attention by setting fire to the townhouse if his main purpose there was to steal from it, right?
それでも、この男の言い分を聞くというのだな。
Yes, I do. Inosuke is certainly a key figure in this case. His testimony may not have been accurate, but it has still been useful, and that is what I think.
理解できないな。勝手にするといい。
いいね、お奉行様。いいぜ、かっこいいぜ。生かしてるね。
Like, I don't want to hear it from you.
お奉行様の考えることはあたいにも理解できないよ。悪人の肩を持つってのかい。
The purpose of this hearing is to locate the cause of the fire. It is possible that it was an accident or even spontaneous combustion. It is by no means to decide who among those present is an arsonist. Please try again to remember more calmly. What were you doing on the day of the fire? Doing the day of the fire. You will not get a second chance, Inosuke.
大丈夫さ。お奉行様は面白い人物だ。もうおちょくったりしねえよ。
You sure?
俺はお宝を盗むつもりだったのさ。長屋にあるって噂のお宝をな。
Okay.
それを見ながら寿司でも食おうと思って、助けの寿司を頼んだのさ。
Yeah, that's the other thing, right? That's what I'm thinking. If his purpose was to set fire to the townhouse, who knows? Maybe he did it accidentally, but like, obviously his purpose of being there was not to set fire to the townhouse, because why would he also order sushi? Right? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
助けの手元を見てたのは単純に動きが面白いからだ。それ以上の意味はねえ。それから長屋に盗みに入った。もう日が暮れちまってたのを覚えてる。端からこっそり家を見て回ったんだが、ある一件で足止めを食らっちまったんだ。なんだか変なからくりばっかりの家だった。煙で充満してたのを覚えてるな。そこで手間取っているうちに火事が起きちまった。あとはあんたらの知っての通り。そこのチビ女にコテンパンにやられて捕まった。それだけさ。
And I wish I got my ass handed to her. To never mind. Updated information: the sushi order. Inosuke ordered sushi from Tasuke. It was delivered. It was to be delivered to a place past the townhouse. He ordered the sushi so that it could be enjoyed with alcohol.
包み隠さず、一片の嘘も交えずに喋ったぜ。何か聞きたいことあるか？
Now let's compare Inosuke's latest testimony with our other information and.
何をやっておる！お前たちはいつまで長々と裁きをやっておるのだ！
Bro, shut the fuck up! You're interrupting Nagai.
今日中に真相がわかると思って来てみたら、まだ終わっておらぬではないか。期日は明日だからな。それと、今日はもう裁きは終わりだ。
According to who? What? But why? The hearing is still not complete. We were just...
大岡の息子。夜になると また火事が起こるやもしれぬだろうが。
And if that happens, we at least know that it isn't any of these four who did it, because they would be the... Right, look, I know he's malicious, but like, what is this line of thinking? At least be logical in your...
大課長を守るのは誰だ？
Fuck!
仲町奉行と新選組だろうが。
Shut up. That is an unequivocally false statement. Okay. Shime can do fuck all if there is another fire. The only thing he was good at doing was the only thing he did last time was pumping water, and even then it was mostly the other guy. I forgot his name. Hijikata.
裁きを中止してさっさと町を見回りに行け。わかったな。
But
使命君、今日の裁きはここまでだ。下がりなさい。
this is dumb. What do you mean?
今度ちゃんと教育しておけ。老中に意見する奉行など見たことがないわ。
Bro, we have suspects in a arsonist in an arsonist case. Why would you assume that there would be another fire if we already have three suspects, I guess. The Futabate is only here for information. If it isn't any of these three, then why the fuck are we doing this? Jesus Christ, fuck me.
ではしっかりとやるのだぞ。
皆の
Yeah, me
者、
too.
話は聞いた通りだ。中町奉行所関係者は執務室へ来い。
俺たちはどうすればいいんですかい？
I swear to God, if there is another fire.
残った人たちは私が責任を持って家まで送ってあげますからね。
そういうことだ。以上、解散。
Man, what do you mean? See what I tell you? They fucking graded me on because I pressed too many times. Fuck you.
以上。
Hooray! God fucking damn it. Kondo, why did you have to postpone my verdict?
永井様が言うには、大課長の見回りの方が裁きよりも優先すべきことだそうだ。
でもちょっと露骨すぎやしませんか？中町奉行所に恨みでもあるんですかね？
Very obviously, yes.
さあな。しかし、下手な勘繰りで問題を起こしたくはない。
It still doesn't make me feel any better. Say what you like, but but this way of doing things is too high-handed.
まだ腹を立てているのか。これでは本当に奉行を交代した方がいいのかもしれないな。
Shut the fuck up. You are the last person who should be suggesting this, considering you would be the next in line for the magistrate role. What? You don't think any of this is strange, Toyama?
おかしいとは思う。しかし町奉行という立場上、圧力程度はあって当たり前。
A little pressure. This is not pressure, this is coercion. There is no reason for him to stop the trial just because a few fucking Shinsengumi won't be out patrolling. What do you mean?
ぬるま湯で育ち、奉行になった大岡は知らなくとも仕方ないか。仮にも奉行なら、あの場は言葉でしのいで裁きを続けるべきだった。
You're right, he should have. But, like, I don't think it would have worked.
永井様の勢いと言い分に負けて裁きを放棄したのは自分自身だ。違うか？
I don't know. Okay, you can argue with him and potentially lose your fucking job, or you suck it up. You know, one has a higher risk with little reward, and the other one doesn't have much risk compared to the also lackluster reward. That's correct, but that doesn't mean I agree with it. Toyama understands something, and understanding something and agreeing with it are two different things.
そうやって理想だけを吐いて消えていった輩はいくらでもいる。
これ今日の裁き中に記録した資料です。
小梅、何のつもりだ？
火事の原因さえ分かってしまえば心配することはないと思うんです。だから頑張って考えることが今できることだと思ったんです。
ごめん。
指名兄様と桜お姉様が言い争うのは嫌です。
さて、永井様の言う通りにするか。遠山君、篠と土方と共に大課長の見回りを頼む。
承知しました。では失礼します。
Toyama leaves the office in a hurry.
篠、遠山君のそばにつけ。
わかりました。
指名、さっきのことは気にすんな。遠山も気が立ってたんだろ？
Is she? Because the thing she's been saying is very suspicious, especially when I know that she is obviously vying for the job of magistrate, by the whim of her father. But regardless, right? I'm pretty sure I lost my cool too. Sure.
見回りは俺らがしてくるから。考える仕事は任せたぜ。
Toyama is just a blonde bitch and a blonde bimbo. You can only be one or the other. She's just a bitch, alright? She's smart, which means she isn't a bimbo. So she's just a bitch. Fuck. Thank you. Be careful out there. Okta Hijikata depart the office as well, following on Toyama's heels.
俺と山並も見回りに行ってくる。小梅君も一緒にどうだ？
私もご一緒していいんですか？
She isn't smart compared to Shino. No, she is. Look, Dexter, there's a reason why Sakura is there's a reason why Sakura is qualified to be the magistrate. Because she's as smart, if not smarter, than Shime. Shime, right?
こういった機会はあまりないからな。いい経験になるだろう。
I was gonna say something else about her, but I didn't really need to.
はい。では、ご一緒させていただきます。
Would I be allowed to go on patrol as well? I can't really sit still like this.
私も行きたいです。夜に調査とかしてもいいと思うし。
Like, are you telling me? Here's the weirdest part. Are you telling me that you are such are you in such short staff that the Shinsengumi need Okta and Sakura to also patrol for them? Like, I get we've only seen a few Shinsengumi, but I didn't realize it was this little.
ダメだ。二人は残れ。使命君、土方から何と言われたのか、もう忘れたのか。
Yes. He's leaving and thinking of he's leaving the thinking to me.
そうだ。明日の奉行で使命君のこれからが変わると言って過言ではない。
Listen, I already got my Master Magistrate rank this chapter. What reward would I get from that?
平賀君、使命君を任せてもいいか。
はい、大丈夫です。使命君のこと任せてください。
うん、いい返事だ。それでは行くか、小梅君。山並みが下で待っているだろうし。
はい、使命兄様、リム姉様、行ってきますね。
Be careful. Kondo and Kome hurry out of the office, leaving just Rimu and me.
はあ、使命君、考えるったって何から考えればいいと思う？
With just the two of us in the office, it suddenly feels extremely spacious. The weight of Toyama's words is still ringing heavy in my mind. Don't worry about it. Toyama achieved her current position by overcoming tribulations like these ever since she was little.
使命君、聞いてる？ねえ、使命君ってば。
Isn't that dangerous? Yes. Compared to her, my life, I'm sure that I must be rather unusual. Even though we're both children of town magistrates, I...
こら！私の話を聞け！
sorry.
まったく、そうやってすぐに一人で考え込んじゃうんだから。
I'm just wondering if maybe the things Toyama and Nagai said were actually right. Well, I don't think they are, but...
使命君、ちょっとだけ私に時間ちょうだい。ダメかな？
Time? I don't see a problem with that. Yeah, but the last time she said that, you were fucking... you were held hostage as her, as a part of her experiments. They may have told us to think things over, but there was really not much to actually do. They were probably just telling me to calm down.
よし。だったら今の縁側に行こう。あそこならゆっくりお話できるしね。
Can't we just talk here?
できないよ。それに、これからの時間は私のものなんだから。ほら、早く行こう。
Is it CG time? Oh, don't yank on my arm.
こうやって二人きりで話すのって久しぶりだね。
It really was CG time. I guess that's true. I haven't really been keeping track.
最近の使命君は少し心に余裕がないように感じます。
You say that, but it just feels normal to me.
そうかな。そうは見えないんだけどな。
What about you? To me, it looks like you're the one overexerting yourself.
うん。私は張り切ってるよ。すっごく頑張ってる。
You are getting that instinct for a CG like a true visual novel reader. God damn it.
でも、それ以上に使命君は頑張ってる。むしろ、頑張りすぎてる。
You think so?
うん。そう見える。
Not a trace of doubt behind that assertion.
こっちに来てからまだ1ヶ月だけどさ、いろんなことがありすぎて休む暇なかったよね。使命君はさ、心のどこかでお父さんの代わりに頑張らなくちゃって思ってるでしょ。
How many times have you predicted that in your head and it came true? I mean, like, during Magical Marriage Lunatics, it happened all the time. Well, a replacement for my father. I never consciously thought of it like that. But now, looking back, you may be right.
やっぱり、この際、幼馴染の私からはっきりと言わせてもらうね。使命君に忠重さんの代わりはできないよ。どんだけ頑張っても無理だね。
My training is working. What do you mean? I know that. I know all that. I know, but still. As long as Minami Minami Machi is closed. We have to fill the hole that leaves, we have to fill the hole that leaves, or there's no point to any of this. With the Nakamachi Magistrate, what is the Nakamachi Magistrate even for? To take the pressure off Minami Machi and Kitamachi, right? And I have to make up for my lack of experience with hard work. I'm trying to get you knowledgeable and addicted to VNs by only showing me VNs with lollies in them, right? That's why I have to work far harder than my father. All the things I've been I've been holding back come pouring out of me. The things I've kept tightly bottled up in my, in the months since my father was killed. Look at Magical Marriage Lunatics. I mean, yeah, Luna may be more Petanko, but like, Master Magistrate has Cormair. Amazing Grace has... I'm blanking on the name. Why do they have to... Kyrie.
正成さんと同じじゃなくていいんだよ。だって使命くんは使命くんだもん。真面目で誠実で優しい心を持ってる。さくらちゃんと違って凛々しくはないけどね。
Yeah, but like here's the thing, Dexter. You only give me visual novels that are eroge and have at least one lolly in them. Right? Well, excuse me for not being manly enough.
でもそこが使命くんらしいかな。柔らかくて包み込む雰囲気っていうのか。
9-9? Well, I haven't played that yet, so it doesn't count.
今日だって急いで犯人を決めつけたりしなかったし、さすがだなって思ったよ。周りに流されないで自分の意志を持って奉行をする姿はかっこよかった。
Hearing you put it like that, you're making me blush.
私は使命くんがあの老中の人に負けたとか人に甘いとか思ってないからね。それにぬるま湯なんかに使ってない。必死に頑張って奉行になったんだもん。
You may want to say that again, Rimu.
そばにいた私がそれは一番よく知ってる。だからもっと自分に自信を持って。私は使命くんのこと信じてるから。どんな時でも信じてるから。
Rimu's honest words almost seem to be speaking my own feelings. With no family left, I guess I just wanted a place where I could feel cared for. Thanks.
感謝されるようなことはしてないよ。幼なじみとしてやるべきことをやっただけ。
I feel much better now.
よかった。顔も少し柔らかくなった気がするよ。いい感じいい感じ。
If I'm getting encouraged by you, I really need to pull myself together, don't I?
そうだね。でも明日からはもう大丈夫だと思うよ。
Really?
それにまた後ろに倒れそうになった時は私がぐーっと元に戻してあげる。使命くんが前を向いて歩けるように。
I mean, like, this is why Rimu is at the top. Her words of concern resonate warmly and gently in my heart. I've always been with Rimu ever since we were little. So we can allow each other to be a bit spoiled and selfish. And I'm reminded of just how precious and dear her presence is to me. Will you stay with me a bit longer to talk?
明日の調査関係でもいいし、悩み事でもいいし、何でもいいよ。
Honestly, I'm not confident at all about tomorrow's verdict. We haven't figured out the source of the fire.
あの状態から推理して特定しろってのはちょっと無理だもん。しょうがないよ。
And then, the things Nagai said, I'm afraid he shook my confidence. If I screw this up, it will throw someone's life into chaos. That pressure is incredibly hard to bear. But if I treat it as impossible, then I won't be able to do anything about it.
そうだね。やれるだけのことをやってみなきゃ。
I got. I was thinking of going through Suda's place tomorrow. Do you want to come?
もちろん。でもどうして鶴姉のところに行くの？
You remember the motor? I bet that's the treasure Itanosuke was trying to steal. Besides, why was Itanosuke talking all that nonsense in the middle of the trial? I think if I can uncover that, then I'll be able to figure out the next bit.
使命君がそう思うならそうするべきだよ。きっと大丈夫。
Rimu, thanks for listening to my problems.
今日は裁きの時何もできなかった。力になれなくてごめんね。
It's not your fault. You're not really familiar with the court.
次はちゃんとする。私も使命君の役に立ちたいから。
I know. I'll look forward to your help tomorrow.
頼まれた。近藤さんには私の方からも一緒の班にするよう伝えとくね。
The most important thing is how I'm going to settle the issues directly ahead of me. Because of the fire, I need to uncover the truth. Damn. Look, at least tomorrow will be the real trial.
奉行所に集まる時間が欲しいのでここで始める。今朝方報告が入ったんだが、菅笠の手下は一人残らず捕らえることができた。だが手下から特に重要な情報は得られていない。期待もしない方がいいだろうな。
それから永井様から手紙を預かってきてるからみんなに伝えるわね。どれどれ？中町奉行所の諸君、昨日はご苦労だった。しかし今は一刻を争う時。この問題を今日中に解決できねば、大岡並びひやほやはやはやはほにゃほにゃほにゃ。
And this is why Yamanami is at the top of the list. Is just off the list because she doesn't have a romance route. Dilly.
つまらない手紙。要約すると、使命君と中町奉行所に脅しをかけてるだけね。
Well, let me guess. If I cannot uncover the source of the fire today, then he will make Toyama magistrate in my place.
簡単に言うとそういうこと。ま、気にしないで裁きに励むといいと思うわよ。
Right. We'll be fine.
大岡の尻拭いをしたくはないからな。どうにかしてもらわないと私も困る。
That is my intention.
期待はしないが、そうなるよう私も願っておこう。
いい感じに調子が戻ったみたいだな。締め。
I can't believe Sakura said something nice. Thanks to a certain someone.
では調査の前に小梅君、報告の方をよろしく頼む。
おはようございます。昨日の裁きから 状況はさして変わっていません。
Really?
新しく得られた情報はなく、押収物も増えていません。
Who would have guessed?
そうだよな。昨日の今日で何か劇的に変わるわけでもないよな。
ですが、菅笠の手下を捕らえたことで警戒せずに調査に当たれるようになりました。
Okay.
そういうことで手だれとそうでないもので組まなくてよくなった。
So we can consider things safe now?
そう考えていいだろう。脅威としていた連中は排除されたということだ。では半決めを行う。土方と篠、素行の悪い輩がいる地域に行って話を聞いてこい。
わかりました。何かあった場合はいつも通りでいいんですかね。
構わない。篠、気をつけろよ。
はい、わかりました。
次、遠山君と小梅君、昨日と同じく大通り周辺を頼む。
承知しました。小さな変化を見逃さないよう気をつけます。
はい、情報の細かな違いがないかどうか見聞きしてきます。
うん、人通りが一番多いからな。この裁きで何か得をする輩がいるのかもしれない。そういった連中の言動を見逃すな。次、使命君と平賀君、現場周囲を頼んだ。何を調査するかは使命君に任せる。いいな。
Yes. Please leave it to me.
いい返事だ。平賀君、使命君の補佐を頼んだぞ。
はい、頼まれました。
俺と山並は長井様の機嫌を取ってくる。お前たちは気にせず調査に集中しろ。夕刻には裁きを始める。それまでには帰ってこい。では解散。
よーし、使命君、補佐はバッチリ任せてね。
I think you've done a stand-up job already. I'm counting on you, Rimu.
おお、それでまずはどうする？
Right. Well, I'd like to speak with Yuza and Tsuru, which means heading toward the townhouse. Yeah, that's what I... What do you got? About last night. Rimu, about last night. Thanks.
もっと感謝していいよ。ついでに感謝を物に変えてもいいよ。
A gift?
からくりの部品とか腰掛け案の白玉あんみつだったりとか。
You're such a schemer. Well, I'll think about it.
やったー、ありがとう。
Maybe it updated. First, let's... So, you and Tsuru made that... What was it again? The fire pump together?
そうだよ。ずっと前からあーだこーだいろいろやってて、基本的な設計は私がやって、管部分の応用とかを手伝ってもらったんだ。
But I bet even Tsuru never expected to be used to extinguish a... never expected it to be used to extinguish a fire at her own house.
だろうね。
Alright, let's look at Cormier's house. That's the wrong thing. I mean, room. No, there's nothing different. Bitch. Well, maybe she did not in fact comment on it. I was like, maybe, look at cushion. Hang on, I need to go to someone else's. That's what I thought. I thought that Rimu would comment on the kaleidoscope, but Dexter, I don't know what you want me to do. I already examined the room. The game said that it changes per chapter. No one's here. Studio aside, I was at least hoping to speak with Yuza.
どこかに出かけてるのかな。
Most likely. Perhaps we'd better investigate somewhere else first.
そうだね。私もそうした方がいいと思うな。
Bitch, why were you not at the court? Why were you not in the court? Agreed. So we will do what? So we will do that then. Hang on. No. If you were here, then please just say so like a normal person.
脇が甘いぞ新米奉行。そしてリム、よく来た。
つるねー、大丈夫だった？怪我とかしてない？心配してたんだよ。
おかげさまでやけど一つないよ。この通りピンピンしてる。
It updates throughout the story. Yeah, which means per chapter.
いろいろ燃えてなくしちゃったけど、命が助かっただけで儲けもんだよ。
Sudo, I know this is probably getting repetitive, but I would like to speak with you.
なんだい？答えられることなら何でも答えるよ。
Alright, let's start. Rimu's mentor. It wouldn't be too presumptuous to say that you are Rimu's mentor, would it?
今さら何言ってんの？私がいなけりゃリムはここまで立派にならなかったでしょう。
I still looked around in her room every time I could. Yeah, I wonder why. We haven't seen each other lately, so I was just wondering how things might have changed since we were kids.
しめ君に会っていないだけで、私はちょこちょこ会ってたよ。
そうだね。からくりの応用とか設計とか、できる限りのことは定期的に教えてた。
But you had no idea Tsuru had moved, right?
だってつる姉が引っ越すのはいつものことだもん。
私はリムの居場所を知ってるからね。リムが私を知らなくても別にいいんだよ。落ち着いたら私の方から手紙を送ってたからね。
So Rimu designs most of her machines together with you, Tsuru?
そうだね。この前の蒸気自転車もそうだし、分流土水もそうだし。
一人よりも二人でやった方がより多くのものを見ることができるからね。
Alright. Where is Yuza Sakuta? Have you seen Yuza Tsuru?
昨日は夜に帰ってきてたみたいだけど、今日は見てないよ。
So she went immediately back to the townhouse after the hearing was interrupted.
なんかすっごく怒ってたね。使命くん、何したの？
It's not what he did, it's what he didn't do. He didn't prosecute Itanosuke. That's why she's mad. But well, the details are Magistrate's secrets, so I cannot discuss them.
シラスで何かやらかしたんだ。感情が顔に出てるぞ。
Anyway, do you know where user might have gone?
火事の現場とかじゃないかな。まだ心の整理はついてないでしょう。
Alright, was the motor intended for the shogunate? Tsuru, this motor, was it to be presented to the shogunate?
おお、なんでそのこと知ってんの？私、誰にも話したことないんだけどな。
There was a rumor circulating amongst some thieves about an object meant for the shogunate in the townhouse.
へえ、そんな噂が流れてたのか。それで火事の時にあれだけの大取り物をしたんだね。
からくりが献上品になるって珍しいね。 作ってほしいって頼まれたの？
うん、私の技術力を見せる時だって張り切ってたんだけど、ご覧のありさまだよ。燃えちゃったんだから献上の話もおじゃんになっちゃった。およよよ。
Tsuru, who asked you to make it?
それはちょっと明かせないな。理由はいろいろあるんだけど、ごめんね。
Oh, it's fine. The client probably requested it as a gift for someone else.
多分ね。そういうことだから、依頼者の詮索はこれでおしまい。いいかな？
Of course. Updated item motor. Found at the scene of the fire. Atsumi Tsuruoka's masterwork intended for presentation to the shogunate, burned and broken. It no longer works. It is badly dented, a little heavy for me to carry myself. Cool. That should be all of them. So let's go back to the fire. Yep, there she is.
ユザさんがいるよ。どうする？
Let's sneak up on her and never mind. I'll talk to her. But we have to be careful not to spook her. She's just staring blankly at the ashes like she was yesterday. I'll have to make sure she doesn't evade me. Yuza, I'm very sorry about yesterday.
なんだあんたたちか。また忙しそうにいろいろ嗅ぎ回ってるんだろ？
She definitely doesn't have a good impression of us. Yuza, would you be so kind as to converse with us for a moment?
構わないよ。どうせまた後からシラスに行かなきゃならないんだろうからさ。
Correct. I won't waste time with indirect questions then.
答えるかどうかはあたいの自由だからね。好きにするといいさ。
Why were you fighting? What was the reason with you arguing with Shojiro?
なんだと思う？まずはあんたらで考えてみればいいじゃないか。
ご飯が美味しくないとか、もっと美味しいご飯が食べたいって。
そんなわけあるかい？あたいはこう見えても腕は確かだよ。
What do you mean?
毎日美味しく食べてくれたの？
もちろんさ。食に不自由させるようなことはさせてないよ。
だったら喧嘩しないと思うな。一緒にご飯食べてたんだよね。
一緒に食べてたさ。でも喧嘩はしちまったんだよ。どうしようもないことだね。
Which was... It doesn't seem to be for financial reasons, nor anything relating to infidelity.
翔次郎はまっすぐな男だった。あたい以外の女を抱くなんてことすらしなかった。
Were you fighting over the motor because you stole it?
ユザさんと翔次郎さんは幸せだったんだね。
そうだよ。幸せだったからあんな喧嘩をしちまったのさ。悪いが理由を言いたくはないね。それが火事と関係してるとは到底思えない。
No, it's... Now that you've mentioned it, it's gonna have everything to do with the fire.
シメ君、私もこれ以上詮索しない方がいいと思うよ。
Right. Delicious food. What about the treasure in the townhouse? Did you know anything about the rumors of a treasure in the townhouse?
昨日の裁きで初めて聞いたよ。あの泥棒、場所を間違えてるんじゃないのかい？
Were the rumors about a treasure only circulating among the thieves then? Are you aware that Tsuruoka Atsumi had been making something?
ああ、それは知ってるよ。鶴岡さん、からくりのことをよく話してたからね。あたいらにも便利だから使ってみろっていろいろ渡してくれたよ。
へえ、どんなからくりだったの？
さあね、あたいらはただのおもちゃだと思っていたから使わなかったよ。
もったいない。スルネーの作ったからくりならきっとすごいやつなのに。
One of them was a bomb and it started the fire.
鶴岡さんには悪いけど、勝手に動いたりして気味が悪かったよ。
見慣れてないとそう感じちゃうのも仕方ないよね。残念だ。
Perhaps I can use this moment to try asking her about another rumor. Maybe there will be a clue there. Yeah, but first, let's ask her about her food. Are you good at cooking, Yuzo?
自慢じゃないが、波以上の腕だと思ってるよ。
I'm rather curious, though. The oil in your oil bottle, do you use it for cooking as well?
料理にも。むしろ、あたいは料理にしか使ってないよ。
あんどんの火をつけたりするのに使ったりはしてないの？
どうしても必要な時以外は使ったりはしなかったね。もったいないじゃないか。
But if Tasuke was giving it to you, then I think it would be fine. Except for the fact that... Yeah,
天
you
ぷら
sure.
うちでもやってたんだよ。だから大量に油が必要だったのさ。
You made tempura at home?
作り方は見よう見まねだけどね。翔次郎は天ぷらが大好きだったんだ。火事の日の夕飯も天ぷらだった。美味しそうに食べるからたくさん作ったよ。
If the tempura was the source of the fire, it would have happened while she was cooking. But this may be related somehow. I'll have to make note of it. Sakura's use of oil. User used the oil she received from Tasuke to make tempura. She had been making tempura on the day of the fire. Interesting. Alright, about the ghost rumors. Have you heard the rumors in town about a ghost that appears near here?
幽霊の噂。ああ、聞いたことあるよ。首が飛んで胴体は爆発する話だろ。それか、腰の高さぐらいの人間が笑いながら夜中走って回るってのも聞いたね。
私の知ってる話とずいぶん違う気がする。
噂は人から人へ渡っていくもんだ。変わるのが普通だろ。違うのかい？
True. Isn't that a motive? Yes. That is certainly true.
遊佐さんはこの辺りで幽霊がよく出るって噂されてたのに怖くなかったの？
怖くないね。だってあの噂を流したのはあたいだもの。
No, the motive being the machine. No, I know what you were referring to. No, that makes sense. Then of course you wouldn't be scared. What? You start? What? You started it? You started it?
なんだい、そんなに驚くことないだろう。
どうして幽霊の噂なんか流そうと思ったの？
Because it's funny.
ただの遊びだよ。鶴岡さんのからくりが気味悪かったから、それを題材にしただけさ。そしたらあれよあれよと広まって本にもなっちまった。それだけの話だよ。
I have a hard time wrapping my head around Rimu's inventions sometimes, so I can relate.
ひどい。そんなこと言うとまた実験台にするんだから。
Well, at least we figured out the truth of the ghost rumors. A book collecting the rumors about a ghost said to appear in the vicinity of the townhouse that burnt down. The rumors were originally started by Yuzo Sakata based on Tsuruoka's inventions. Updated item.
まったく、そこのリムって娘はてんでこっち調子が狂っちまう娘だね。
そうかな。なんかごめんなさい。
構わないよ。もしまた話があるのなら長屋のこの部屋にいるから会いに来な。
Thank you very much. I don't think there's anything else to investigate here.
寿司の人に話を聞いてみようよ。 あの伝票のこととかまだ何も分かってないよね。
That is true. Alright then. Let's go to Tasuke's place. Okay, I guess we will.
サバだ。しめくん、サバがいるよ。陸サバだよ。
Oh, I forgot. She hasn't seen the fish yet. I forgot.
サバ？
かわいい。こっちにおいで。お姉ちゃんがなでなでしてあげよう。
God damn it.
サババ。
Okta feels the same way. Okta feels the same. I guess he looks cute to girls. No, Okta is hungry when she sees him. Rimu actually thinks he's cute.
旦那いらっしゃい。今日はどういった用件で？
This is basically a continuation of yesterday's hearing. Apologies for this dragging on.
はは、旦那もいろいろと大変だね。で、あっしらに聞きてえことは何だい？
You know what? Maybe it is him. That mackerel is a perv. Of course he is. Alright. Is this real Kaya oil? Yeah, what is the petroleum used for? The oil seller's account book noted that you had procured some petroleum. Is that true?
天ぷらを扱うようになってから油と一緒に仕入れるようになったんだよ。
What do you use it for?
もちろん火をつけるためさ。でもよ、これがあんまり調子が良くないんだよ。薪なんかよりも場所を取らねえから便利だと思ってたんだがな。
What have you done with it now?
捨てるのはもったいねえからまだ使おうと家に保存してるよ。ここにも少しあるが持っていくかい？
Yes, please do, thank you. Oh, okay, I didn't realize a flammable liquid which Tasuke purchased along with using with his usual oil, used to light the fire to make tempura burns well. I mean, yeah. That's what she had. That's what Yuza had. Right? Obtain item petroleum. Is this real Kaya oil? Tasuke, is it true that you bought a great deal of Kaya oil from the oil seller?
旦那よくご存知で。上質でうまい茅の油をついこの間仕入れたんだよ。でもこれは偽物だったんだ。まったくしてやられたぜ。
Haha. It was fake?
使ってみて分かったんだが、ただの菜種油だったんだよ。やられたぜまったく。
Interesting. Doesn't Vaseline have petroleum? I don't remember. That must have been awful.
でもよ、油売りは騙されたのはお互い様だから許してくれって言うんだよ。
It's so, what do you think? What did you do?
許したに決まったら、油売りだって足を騙そうとして売ったわけじゃねえからな。
So the Kaya oil was in fact fake. Tasuke's ordered a large amount of Kaya oil and petroleum for making tempura, but the Kaya oil was fake. Alright, about the townhouse? Tasuke, would you mind telling me what you know about the townhouse?
あっしとそれなりに関わりがある人は坂田さんと鶴岡さんぐらいだ。
タスケさんは鶴姉と仲が良かったの？
いや、俺じゃなくてバッテラだな。こいつあの人のことが気に入ってんだ。
サバサバ。
Vaseline is petroleum jelly that has no water in it. I don't use it in my products, not because it's bad, simply because there are many other ingredients that I find to be more beneficial. Vaseline doesn't absorb into the skin. Well, obviously it wouldn't absorb into... Hopefully it didn't absorb into the skin, because there'd be a lot of problems, wouldn't there?
よく相手をしてもらってんだ。 だから姿を見たら一目散に駆け寄ってくんだぜ。
へえ、私のことも追っかけたりしてくれないかな。ほら、おいでおいで。
Vaseline is used like chapstick, right? I don't remember what it's used for, but yes.
セベベ。
What your relationship with the suck does?
前にも言ったが油を分けてやってたんだ。あとはそうだな、最近翔二郎さんがうちに入り浸ってよく酒を飲んでたぜ。
Did he usually give any reasons, such as having fought with Yuzo?
おそらくな。だがそういうのは他人が口を出したところでろくなことにならねえ。あっしは静かに寿司握って酒を出してただけだよ。
Obtained information, Tasuke and the townhouse. Batara and Tsuruoka, Batera, I guess, and Tsuruoka are very close, to the point that Batara will rush over to Tsuruoka anytime he sees her. Lately, Shojiro has started coming by more frequently to drink. Vaseline jelly is triple filtered, ensuring it is truly free from impurities and safe to use. This means that that is often used to protect and repair the skin. Right. Mum loves it for preventing diaper rash. But it can also be used to protect minor cuts and burns, to soften skin, and to lock in moisture in dry, cracked skin. Yeah. Anything else? No. Here's discarded oil. No. These are Tenkasu tempura scraps. What are they doing in a pot like this? I'll have to ask Tasuke. Oh, he did. Thank God. I don't believe that pot was there yesterday. What is it for? I was right, it wasn't there yesterday.
天かすを保存してる壺さ。寿司に使ったり、いろいろと使い道があるんだよ。
I see. So even scraps have a purpose.
そうさ。だけど、気をつけなきゃならねえ。天かすが集まると燃えちまうんだよ。
Really? Interesting. Oh, okay, yeah. Bro. Huh? Tempura scraps alone can catch fire?
おうよ。揚げたての天かすを同じところにずっと集めてるとな。天ぷらやってる奴らならこれは常識だ。
Was it common knowledge for user? God damn it. I see. Do you mind if I take some in as evidence?
別に構わねえぜ。どうせカスだし、好きなだけ持って行ってくれ。
Tenkasu. The crunchy pieces fell over after making tempura, are apparently flammable if stored. Yeah, if stored together shortly after frying.
バッテラーはどうしてこんなに可愛いんだろうね。うりうりうり。
No wonder he's a pervert.
サバババ。
私のからくりにも大興奮だし、いろいろ試してみたくなっちゃうな。
Bathara's a fan of the new and unusual. I guess your devices are up to his standards.
それにしてもこの子は足元に来るのが好きだね。
Hey yo! What the fuck? Bathara? What? Huh?
サバサバ。
I knew it. He's...
ちょっとそんな目で睨まないでよ。バッテラがかわいそうじゃん。
sorry.
旦那、あっしからも一つ聞きてえことがあるんだがいいか。
Not at all. What is it?
あの泥棒のことなんですが、どうして肩入れするんで。
support him.
みんなあいつが放火したと思ってる。もちろんあっしもだ。
Because the evidence doesn't definitively say he is. Even if that's true, it is still necessary to carefully examine that claim. I was not necessarily supporting Itanosuke.
旦那は人が良すぎら。すぐにとっちめてやらいいのに。
Come to think of it, Itanosuke was in the middle of his statement when the hearing was cut short. I may need to speak with him again. Listen, all I'm saying is that you look innocent until proven guilty, okay? Interesting. If she is unable to bear children, then I think there is no option but divorce. Can't you find a new wife and start a new life together with her? Well, this seems to be the source of the arguments. God damn it. Just out of nowhere. There was no build up to that. Mail from Shojiro's family home. The content is urging him to divorce user who could not give birth. Cool. Anyway, now that I've invaded her house without her even being here, let's go meet her again at the scene of the fire. She's not here. Never mind. Let's... Where would she be? I mean, we do have to talk to this guy, right?
待ってたぜ、お奉行様。昨日は邪魔が入っちまったけど、大丈夫だったかい？
We have to hear his statement again. I am doing just fine. As you can see, thank you for your concern.
俺の潔白のためだ。お奉行様に退場してもらっちゃ困るんだから、しっかりしてくれよ。
I've come here regarding that very subject.
話が早いな。何でも答えてやるから、さっさと始めようぜ。
Alright, let's start off with... Where did the fire start? You said that the fire happened while you were sneaking around the townhouse, correct? Where did it start from?
からくりのある家で戸惑っちまってたら、隣から火事だのなんだの聞こえてきた。だから間違いなく火元は隣の家からだな。そこに誰が住んでたとかは知らねえけどよ。
While you were rummaging around the house with the device, was anyone else there?
煙でよくわからなかったが、家から逃げ出る直後に誰かとすれ違ったな。
Someone? Could you be more specific?
そこまで詳しく見てねえから覚えてねえよ。
鶴姉が戻ってきてたのかな？それとも庄次郎さん？
No idea. It could even be someone else entirely. Alright, in let's get statement 2. The fire occurred while he was searching for the motor in the invention house, and he escaped from the home. Someone else passed him going back inside. Who lives next door to Tsuru?
わからないなら直接聞いてみればいいんじゃないかな。
Good idea. We'll go back by the townhouse next. God damn it. Alright. About the treasure. Is this the treasure you were talking about, Itanosuke?
大当たり！お宝について俺は何も喋れなかったのによくわかったな。
Thanks. I did quite a bit of investigating. Do you know what this is used for?
あれだろ？なんつうか、動く何か。違うか？
He's being pretty vague, but I don't think he really understands its original purpose. You are correct that it moves something. Who are you going to sell this to?
売ってどうするんだよ。こんな面白そうなもの売るわけねえだろうが。
So he wasn't going to sell it. So you were not intending to sell it?
ああ、こいつをいじり倒して人を驚かしてやろうと思ってたんだ。
Startle people? Do you mean in the literal sense?
おう、俺は人の驚く顔やわけもわからずイライラしてる顔を見るのが好きなんだよ。
Of course you do.
これをいじるってかなりの技術が必要だと思うんだけど、いじれるの？
手先の器用さは自慢できるぜ。それにわけわからんもんを理解するって楽しいじゃねえか。
Of course he's got...
そうだよね、楽しいよね。わかるわかる。
He's got that mindset. I feel like something just clicked between these two. Alright, about the petroleum. Do you know what this liquid is, Inosuke?
へえ、クソ渦じゃねえか。こんないいもんどこで手に入れたんだ？
This is good stuff.
間違いなくいいものだ。お奉行様が思ってるよりも相当な価値があると思っていいぜ。
Sasuke had pretty normal uses for it, but are there other uses?
わからねえって顔だな。これの本質はただ燃えやすいってだけじゃねえ。とてつもなく、それこそ爆発的に燃えるってことなんだよ。
I expected that. Explosive. Then that.
使命くん、勘違いしてるかもしれないから言うけど、爆発物は火薬の原料以上に動力にも使えるんだよ。
さすが、察しがいいね。その通り、動かすための燃料になるんだよ。
Move. How could this make something move?
多分だけど、何らかの原動機に入れるんだと思う。
Yeah. So that's why this is valuable. But you said it can also be used into, it could also be made into gunpowder. Isn't it dangerous?
そうだね。使い方を間違えたら大変なことになると思うよ。
You get some on your skin, it won't end well. Even knowing that, you still want to use it as fuel for a motor?
燃料用の油はただの調理用の油ではうまくいかないんだよね。
It also doesn't have a high enough smoke point.
それに普通に使えば何も問題ないんだし大丈夫だよ。
そうだぜ。物は使いようだ。危ねえと思うんなら包丁だって危ねえだろ。
That is true, I guess.
何でもかんでも危ねえからって蓋をするのはよくねえぜ、お奉行様。
In any case, it appears that Inosuke knows about petroleum. I feel like I know where he's gonna go after this case. He's gonna be found innocent and he's probably gonna work with Sudo or something. But he doesn't seem aware that Sasuke had it at his place. Thank you very much. This is all I need for now.
おいおい、もういいのかよ。もっと俺の相手してくれよ。
Unfortunately, I do not really have the time right now.
つれねえな。まったく、ここにいると1時間が1日に感じられるぜ。暇になったらまた相手してくれよ。
Sure. Alright, go back to Tsudu. Yes. Huh? No one's here. Tsudu isn't home either.
だったら遊佐さんに話を聞いてみようよ。長屋のことならきっと知ってるはずだよ。
Can I talk to you? The conversation with Inosuke. Alright, what do you got to say? You and Inosuke seem to be on the same wavelength back there.
あの人は多分私や鶴姉と同じ類の人だよ。泥棒だけど。
See, he's either gonna stay a thief, or he's gonna reform and become like Tsuru's apprentice or something. You think he's the same kind of obsessive?
そうだね。何かを理解するってことが楽しいんだと思うよ。
I wonder why he ended up being a thief.
さあね。根っこの形が似てるからって毒なのか美味しいのかはわからないってこと。
Interesting. We may have broken into a house before, but we left.
また
The user-
何かあたいに聞きたいことでもできたのかい？
Yeah, excuse the intrusion, user. Yes. Is it a good time to speak?
大丈夫だよ。それと何か持ってきたいものがあったら好きにしていいよ。
Are you sure?
少しでもあんたたちの助けになればと思ってね。
That's strange. She's not so cold anymore. I wonder why. No, you who lived next to Tsuru? Who lived next door to Tsuruoka?
隣にはあたいと翔次郎が住んでたよ。もう片方は空き家だったね。
Right. According to the thief Inosuke, the fire started in the house next to the one with the machine. That being the case, the fire either started in your place or in the vacant home.
それならあたいの家からかもしれない。起きた時に家が燃えていたからね。
Yeah, I think I know what started the fire. I think I got an inkling as to how the fire started. This is not some random tidbit that you would randomly. This is not a tidbit you would randomly bring up if it was not relevant to the case, game. Especially with the fact that she makes tempura for her husband.
空き家から火が出たんなら翔次郎があたいを起こして鶴岡さんを起こす時間はないよ。
Well, that is certainly true. So when is the Nocturne anime? I don't know. Alright, what about petroleum? Do you know what this is, user?
なんだいこの臭い水は。腐ってるんじゃないのかい？
So she had... interesting. Well, she clearly doesn't know what petroleum is. So she doesn't use the petroleum to light her fire. This is called petroleum. It's a flammable liquid. It's much more flammable than oil.
燃えやすいってことは火事に関係してるってことかい？
That's the funny part. Probably not. We're not quite sure yet.
大変だね。とにかくあたいはそのクソーズとやらは知らないよ。
User, what was Shojiro doing in his final moments?
あたいを外に連れ出した後、長屋のみんなを叩き起こして回ってたんだ。最後に一番燃えていた鶴岡さんの家から悲鳴が聞こえてね。
Probably because of all the petroleum in her room.
そこに飛び込んでから翔次郎は二度と帰ってこなくなった。
Did he rescue the person who screamed?
そこまではわからないよ。あたいも自分のことで頭がいっぱいだったからね。
Well, considering that there is only one body, I would assume so, yes. Shojiro's last moments. Shojiro heard someone scream and went rushing into Tsuruoka's house, after which he was never seen again.
使命君、そろそろ時間だよ。
Okay, I mean, that last piece of evidence does implicate Tsuru in some way, so surely she'll be at the trial this time, right? Is it really so late already? Oh well. Let's wrap this up and head back to the magistrate's office.